In this episode of Now Loading News, see how a musician found his niche at an instrument repair shop.
Meet a Philippines resident who came to the U.S. to pursue her dream.
Learn about a college fair that occurred in Nashville.
Learn how a man found a passion amidst his hardships.
And learn what the Student Television Network convention is all about.
That's what's next on Now Loading News.
From Honolulu High School,
in association with Metamak.
Giving voices
to stories untold.
We are Now Loading News.
Aloha and welcome to a special edition of Now Loading News. I'm Reina Pascual.
And I'm Megan Kobayashi. As some of you may know, this past month was quite eventful for our team as some of us flew all the way to Nashville for the annual Student Television Network convention, a series of competitions that occur within the span of 3 days.
This year, our team was fortunate enough to have won 2 awards, 3rd place in the Crazy 8s documentary competition and the convention recap competition.
Now that we're back home, we can't wait to share all that our team produced up in the mainland. First off is our Crazy 8 documentary competition, and crazy it was.
In this competition, our team had 8 hours to find, film, script, and edit a short documentary following the theme, Sounds Good to Me.
We met up with Charles P.V. Allen Pevahouse Jr. of Nashville Band Room Repair, who spoke to us what makes his work so important to him.
Make sure that we bring an instrument back to you, back home. It's overhauled, it's clean, it's refreshing. It has a new purpose for a whole nother person, you know. And we don't want it to sound bad, especially here at Nashville Band Room Repair. So yeah, it's definitely a fun adventure with having that mentality of sounds good to me.
Instruments, check for leaks and make sure everything's adjusted right. We'll fix cracks, forks, pads, all kinds of stuff. And make sure everything's working smoothly as far as valves and slides. The shop has been here since 2000. Started by the previous owner, Harley Tatarsky. We just fix instruments, woodwinds and brass wind and orchestral strings. Being able to be here for the past few weeks has really opened up a whole nother world for me, which is awesome because it's music. And it's affected me in a way that I didn't think it would. So I'm from a place called Savannah, Tennessee, which is toward Memphis, West Tennessee. Played music there growing up for basically all my life. Played with several bluegrass bands. Then out of college, moved to Nashville. Started working, was blessed to work with Trace Adkins. Did the last 3 records. Played several instruments on those. Worked with a band called Brassfield Alley. They were signed with Black River Entertainment. Recently, I wanted to get off the road and kind of be at home with my wife. And this was a great opportunity that arose from Mr. TJ here at Nashville Band Room Repair. So I walked through that door and I was like, yeah, let's try something new, try something different. I don't really have a background in instrument repair, other than stringed instruments, obviously. That's my objective when working on an instrument. But it's cool, you know, to see their smile, to see their reaction. Yeah, it sounds good to them. Working here has changed my perspective on not only coming from a background of performing with an instrument, of being able to repair somebody's baby, somebody's instrument. It's another outlook in the musical world. It's been a blast. I'm looking for a bright future, hopefully, to be able to do this every day. A lot of things I didn't know much about, but it intrigued me so much that I became more passionate about my job than just.
Up next, we have our Not Package story.
For this competition, we had 3 hours to film and 3 hours to produce a story also following the prompt, Sounds Good to Me.
What makes this category so interesting is that the story is not allowed to have any reporters or voiceovers. we met up with Princess Leica del Rosario, who took on an internship at the Gaylord Opryland Resort.
So this is the thing. It's like I want to become a flight attendant, and then I decided to do this internship. It's a cultural exchange program. G1 program is like you are from the different country, and then you're gonna go to like America. Going to Nashville Gaylord Resort sounds good to me because I gain a lot of experience.
It's awesome.
Everyone knows America. And if you're gonna have an experience in America, people are not gonna think twice. They know that, oh, this girl works in America before, even though she's from different country. And that's like literally help you to become a person, to become a really good in everything.
Coming here, it exposes her to many different cultures besides just in the Philippines. Able to deal with many different types of people. It works on her voice and how she sounds when she's dealing with it, and her face and her body maneuvering. And the better she sounds here, she'll sound on the flight.
Thank you so much. Oh, now I know I'm ready for my career. I'm ready for my dream. I can do it now, so it's a good thing.
This next competition was a brand new competition at the STN convention. The social media competition took place over the span of 3 hours.
For this category, our team had to cover the college fair that STN hosted by taking a photo, writing an article headline, and filming a stand-up that best represented what was occurring.
STN says they work hard to find the right sponsors. As the looks of it, these vendors are a popular part of this convention. Reporting from Student Television Network, I'm Megan Kobayashi.
Up next is the spot feature competition. For this category, we had 6 hours to produce a news package following the prompt, The Power of the Dream.
Our team met up with Hana Aziz of Paisano Pizzeria, who persevered through the hardships of not fulfilling his first dream.
I work here in Oberland for 6 years, and Marriott, I'm making very, very good pizza. Everybody will like it. I like to cook. Like to cook pizza. Good morning.
Currently working at Paisano's Pizzeria, Hana Aziz immigrated from Egypt with hopes of becoming a mechanical engineer.
I try to certificate mechanical engineer. When I went to library and for example like thermodynamics, I see the thermodynamic book like this. I said, no, not me at all. Everybody has dream, but it's so difficult to reach to the top. Everybody, you know, have the same skills or more, but the lucky people only who reach the top.
Throughout the struggle, Hana continues to stand strong through the hardship and keeps a positive outlook.
I like to be here, yes, in Oberland Hotel. This is my home. Looking for better life, you know, better life means a lot. Like first of all, freedom. In America here, you will find somebody listen to you. They have everything here. Good money, good people. With some pepperoni.
With love and support
sausage.
from everyone around, Hana continues to fully live his dream of being an American. For Student Television Network, I'm Lyra Penarigan.
Our next and final competition is the convention recap category, which, unlike the other competitions that took place on one of the 3 days, actually spanned over the entirety of the convention.
In this category, our team had to cover the STN convention itself following the prompt, The Rhythm Moves STN.
What does it take to compete at STN? You set up, film,
3, 2,
edit,
3, 2, 3, 2,
and submit.
3, 2.
Simple enough, right?
No.
It's just like a lot more process than just those two concepts.
There are so many different components to film, you know.
So what more to the process is there? Welcome to the Student Television Network Convention 2018 in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to a true test of your skills. Welcome to familiar rivalry and newfound camaraderie. Welcome to learning firsthand from experts in their fields. Welcome to fear, to adrenaline, to tenacity.
Tell the tough stories and on change. Go and be tenacious, Stn.
Here, 3,000 students worldwide gather in just one place for just one single reason. You see, when it comes to media, the process is rhythmic. It's what gets us started, but that's not the beat we move to. Our stories are far from predictable. The only constant of any importance to us is the rhythm of change. At STN, we've come to learn to expect the unexpected because sometimes our mics won't work, or everything just seems to be crashing down, but maybe we'll submit a video fearing for the worst and have it actually win first place. That uncertainty is exactly what strikes a chord in us. STN and its participants thrive on the rush of defying all odds, taking a simple rhythm, and
it's such an adrenaline rush.
My second family.
A big journey in finding yourself.
and turning it into a masterpiece.
That's all for our Student Television Network edition of Now Loading News.
To keep up with us on the go, be sure to follow our Instagram, Twitter, and check out our website, nowloadingnews.com. Also, if you'd like to contact us, you can find our information on our website.
On behalf of our broadcast team, we'd like to wish you a wonderful 2018. I'm Rena Pascual.
And I'm Megan Kobayashi. The loading is now
complete.